Hello there, we're back on Terra. I will show how to do creature code editing. So creature code is how Terra says your creature. So if we look in the creature here, you can see the slot icon on the bottom left. If I build a creature here, you can get the creature code here. In the slot, get creature code. Double click and then press Ctrl C to get it. And it's saved now. If you want to load the creature code, you need to copy a creature code, go back on the save icon and load creature from code and press Ctrl V. There you go. And we get the creature code. However, see that creature code? This one is not editable, at least not as of today, because it has been through a lot of ciphers, so it's really hard to understand. However, other creature code can still be loaded, like this one here, and that's this type of creature code we will edit because it's much more understandable and easier to edit. Before I start to explain how to edit it, you can check Terra's wiki and our Discord server. Both of them will be in the description, because there might be more information in there than in the video, and I will answer much faster there if you have questions. Also, before I continue, you will need a way to count characters, because that's a really important aspect on how all creature code work. So I will link a website to the website I use to count it. So first thing to know and to do when you do creature code editing is that sometimes you will see creature code like this, or creature code that is like this. There is a way to make it much better to understand it. So first of all, see that this thing, it will never change, it will always be the same thing, so you can press enter. Then you need to find the 3 real string of characters, so here they are, and after that there is a number, you ignore it and then press enter right before the second number. You do the same, the weird string of characters, enter before the second number, same thing, enter before the second number. And there is much better to understand. If you look here, you can see that this is the name of the parts. So that's how you change parts on the creature code. We will take an easier code, for example. So if I take this one, see the Moth. If I load it, you will see that it will load a Moth. Here you go, Moth. If I want to learn, I can put learn and load it. It will load fine. Here we go. See. However, if I put another block like herbivore Moth, it won't work. It will freeze the game because this number counts the number of characters in the part's name. So if I take the Moth, it is indeed 5 characters. However, herbivore Moth is 15 characters, so I need to put 15 instead. But that's not it, because this number also checks the number of characters that is after itself. So it will count all the characters here. We do not include the closing bracket either. So if I copy it and check it in the character counter, it's 38. So if I put 38, then load it, see, I have managed to put a herbivore Moth instead of omnivore Moth. For example, if I didn't put the right numbers, like I said, it would just freeze the game forever. See, it's not loading at all, and I cannot do anything else. You need to leave the game. So I loaded back the game, and now you can put any block you want. I will show you how to rotate it now. So it's pretty simple to rotate it. It's only that digit, the digit, not the whole number, only the digit. So if it's 1, it will face north, like shown before. If it's 2, it will face west. If it's 3, it will face east. And if it's 4, it will face south. If you are wondering what happens if we put 5, 6 or 7, it will always face north. See? So that's about it for the rotation. Now I will show you how to change the coordinates, the position of the block. So see those 3 weird string of characters. So that's the coordinate. It's the x coordinate, y coordinate, and z coordinate. I will show a short list of those coordinates on the right, from left to right, bottom to top, and front to back. There will be a full list of the coordinates we know on the DC and on the wiki. So knowing this, most of the time it will work. For example, if I change D6 to CW, it will load 1 to the left. See, it was here, now it's here. If I change EL plus to EPG, it will be more at the back. See, it's now at the center. And if I change that to SE, for example, it will be 1 above the ground. However, like for the Moth, there is a character counter to see if you do creature code editing. It's this number. It will count that. Again, it won't. We do not count the closing bracket, and we do not count the slash or this one either. So for CW it's 2, for SI it's 2, and EPG it's 3. Most of the time, again, it won't change, but sometimes it does for the X coordinate and Y coordinate. For the Z coordinate, we never saw it change, it was always 3, but we never know, maybe it will be more. So like, as I showed just before, you can place block higher, but SE is used for top parts, like top cuticles, top spikes, like I will show later in the video. So like, it's not really useful to put blocks above the ground. And also I forgot to mention it, but that we don't know what it is. Well, we assume it just to indicate that it's the end of the coordinates. So really, you never change that, it will always be that. Okay, that's also why it isn't counted in the car counter here. So now that you know how to place any block anywhere on the grid, and you know how to rotate it, the next step is to do a multi-part creature. So how to do that? Well, as you maybe saw at the very start of the video, you enter a new line, some number, then your next part. For example, I want to put a stomach, so I will put a stomach, then I will put coordinates. So I want to put the stomach under the mouth, so I need to go at the Z coordinate and put 1 behind. So if we look at the back of EPG, it's EQQ. So here we go. Stomach is 7 character, I believe. Yes, that's 7. And that is 29. So if we load that, here you go. What does it look like? Oh, it didn't load. Why is that? Well, remember when I said that this character counts the number of characters in the line at the line? Well, it's not totally true. It counts the number of the character of all connected parts. So like, since the stomach is connected to the mouth, it will also count the stomach's character, so you need to select everything. And look at the number of character, 59, so put 59. And there you go. Wait, what? What did I miss? Why isn't it loaded? Oh, yes. Another thing I forgot is that, remember when I said that for this number we only check the first digit for the rotation? Well, it's because the second digit is to tell how many parts is connected to the mouth. So since the stomach is connected to the mouth, we put 1 to tell that there is one part connected to the mouth. There, it should load. It's always little mistakes like this that makes it so hard, because when there is big critical code, it's really hard to see. That's why it's really important to separate it like that. So we managed to do it, so yeah, that's great. If I want to put another stomach right behind this one, we put another stomach, and at the backup EQQ it's ESO, and we need to tell that there is a stomach connected to the stomach before. Now the stomach will, this number will check all parts connected to it, so since this stomach is connected to that one, it will count both of them. So it's 61. And the mouth, since the stomach is connected to the mouth, it will count the stomach, but also every part that is connected to that block. So it will also count the second stomach. So now we check here, 108, and we can paste it on the create code here. There you go. A great way to visualize it is using the connection viewer. So like, the stomach has a path to reach the mouth, so when you count the characters for the mouth, you also count the stomach here and here, because they both have the path to the mouth. If I add a spike, for example, and I want it to be on the mouth, then I will put top spike X. The coordinate, it will be the same, it's only the Y coordinate that will change. SI top spikes is 9 characters, C9. The line is 31, and so the mouth has 2 parts connected to it, so the top spikes and the stomach. The mouth, we will count everything, 125, that should work. If I load that here, an invalid save code. Why is that? Let me look at what I did wrong real quick. So that is correct, this is correct. Oh yeah, I think I know what's the issue. This here. Wrong button. There you go. So a great way to visualize what do you count. For example, here for the top mouth, for the top spikes. I didn't count the stomachs because the top spikes can reach the mouth, but it cannot go back to the stomach because the stomach are going to that direction. See, I will do a recap at the end with a better visualizing with the creature card and how to breed it. So a small thing I want to say is that I don't really know why I needed to put that in the third line instead of the fifth line. I have absolutely no clue, but my guess is that since the wild card is the wild card generates second one, we need to put every changes as a wild card generates. So like if we had something, if a part connected to the mouth was on the left, we would need to put the one on the left, then the ones on the right, then the one at the top, then at the bottom, then at the front and at the back, because here it's left and right, bottom, top, and back to front. So yeah, I think that's why, but I'm not sure. Other thing I want to mention is that for side parts, I highly recommend to put the right rotation because you might end up with a broken creature like this one. By the way, this creature is not obtainable with creature code anymore because there was some change on how creature code is loaded, and it's not possible now to have an exponer that clips into your creature. Also, before there was no order for the line, but it was with the new creature code that it messed up everything. So that's why I'm not sure why it doesn't work. And lastly, you can't put blocks on top of each other even using that coordinates. You can only put top parts. And you cannot stack parts either. Using same coordinate, you will throw an error. But you can go outside the build area. But like, be aware though, because using that to go outside your build area or having top parts under the creature could be considered bug abusing, especially if you use part which makes you less vulnerable or stronger, like top exoskeletons, long legs, or top spikes under your creatures, like that creature. So you might be temporarily banned. I don't know though, I never tested it because I don't want to be banned, but like, you shouldn't abuse it. Oh, and finally, remember when I said that this line is useless? It's not. I'll show you. So see how that creature code blocks this one. See, okay. Well, if I change that to EQQ, it will move all the creature. The Moth was here, the Moth is at the front. So this is an offset coordinate. It changes the position of all your creature. So basically I will show here quick schematic, and that creature, here we go. See, that's how the creature code is made. Also, if you want to get a block, like for example tentacle, it's really there is no need for a list of blocks or parts. You just put the name in the editor. For example, if I want the horizontal articulation, you will write horizontal articulation. If I want the sticky leg, I will write sticky leg. If I want thermal shield, I will write thermal shield without a space, because in the editor it doesn't have a space. And yeah, that's about it for creature coding. You know everything I know, and you should be able to do everything you want. Yeah. I hope you're happy with what you saw and that it will be helpful for all of you. So have fun using creature coding to do really, really strange creatures.